Knowing how to navigate an Ohio voter registration form is a key aspect of volunteering with BGSU votes. This is what a voter registration form looks like. Legibility and clarity are very important. Typically, we highlight all necessary fields for a first-time voter to vote. Those fields include the top line and numbers 1 through 11, as well as number 14. The top line of the voter registration form helps the Board of Elections categorize what type of form they will receive: a first-time voter, a voter updating their address, or a voter updating their name. Though it is not required by law, BGSU votes and the Board of Elections strongly recommend filling it out. Numbers 1 and 2 of the form are required by law and help determine basic voter eligibility. It asks voters to verify if they are a U.S. citizen and that they will be at least 18 years old on or before the next general election. If a registrant answers no to either question, they may not register to vote. Field 3 is the voter's name: last, first, middle name or initial, and any suffix that may apply. If a voter does not have a suffix or a middle name, they may leave it blank, but first and last name are always required. Number 4 is the voter's street address, which is incredibly important in determining where election mail will be sent, as well as the voter's polling location for Election Day. Double-check this field to make sure that the voter has provided their full street address. Numbers 5 and 6 complete the registrant's address, being their city and zip code. Number 7 is not required, but if a voter needs to provide an additional mailing address from number 4, they may. Number 8 is asking for the resident's county. In Bowling Green, that would be Wood County. Take special care to ensure voters do not misread this field as country and write the United States or USA. Field 9 of the voter registration form is the voter's birth date. They must write it in month, day, year order. It is a common mistake to accidentally write the current date in this field. Please check before letting the voter walk away. The 10th field is asking for one of two things: either the voter's Ohio driver's license number, which typically begins with a U or V, or the last 4 digits of their social security number. Field 11, the voter's phone number, is not required, but it is a huge help to both BGSU votes and the Board of Elections in case there's something wrong with the voter registration form. It provides a way to contact the registrant. For this reason, BGSU votes encourages voters to fill it out. Sections 12 and 13 are only required if the voter is changing either their address or name. If they're changing their address, they must fill all of the information for Field 12. And if they're changing their name, they must fill out the fields in Section 13. Lastly, Field 14 asks the voter to verify their identity and that they are not falsifying information about themselves. It requires a signature and the current date. It is a common mistake to write a birth date instead of the current date. Once the voter has successfully filled out the form, it is very important to double-check their responses to avoid mistakes that would void the voter registration. If everything is correct, send the voter on their way and put their form in a safe place. Remember that these forms have people's sensitive information on them, and handle them with care.